Welcome to the Corner Perspective. Hi, I'm Bruce Spangler, CEO of the Volunteer Ministry Center. Volunteer Ministry Center is located on the corner of 5th Avenue and North Broadway, where we are dedicated to ending and preventing homelessness in our community. Today, it's my joy to be greeted as well as to be with Janet and Dean, a couple of husband and wife business partners in town, and very successful at that. So welcome to the Corner Perspective.
Thank you.
Well, the reason I invite you today is you've been a supporter of VMC, and I'm curious about that. Why VMC?
Why VMC? Well, we met Zan years ago at a networking event and got to learn a little bit about your program, and didn't get involved right away, and we started learning more and more, and you came and spoke at some events, and it just touched our heart. And we felt like it was a place that we wanted to put our time and attention to because it's near and dear to us now.
How about you, Dean?
Well, Zan uses a term that I wasn't familiar with called experiencing homelessness, which to me is something that we're all just a few mortgage payments away from.
Yes.
We went through a bankruptcy ourselves way back in 2009, and it was tragic. It was hard to deal with. We didn't have homelessness, thank God. We had a lot of good family and resources, but people don't realize just how vulnerable you are. And so, yeah, it touched us personally, and hearing Zan's message, having you guys come in and truly making a difference. We travel on Broadway a lot. We see the homeless population, and to know that there is an end to the goal, not just meeting a daily need, we like that.
Right. I mean, as you mentioned, seeing folks out on the streets, and especially on Broadway, under the bridge, so to speak, it does tug at the heart. I mean, it's hard to look at. It's
Sure
hard
is.
to look at. You mentioned about you being touched at the heart. How have you found a way to connect with us or to connect with the work of the Volunteer Ministry Center?
Well, we've been coming in and helping serve lunches once a month, and that's been awesome for us because we get to come out in the room and speak with some of the people in your program, and I think it's pretty cool that they're so engaged and so polite and so grateful, and that they are on a path to get a home, which I love that philosophy that y'all have here, that you are trying to put people in homes and get them off the street. And a lot of homeless programs are great, but that's not always the end result.
Right.
So we love your philosophies.
So do you cook, Dean?
Do I cook?
Do you cook?
Let's see.
He's
We
a
just
great
had
cook.
we just had a pulled pork meal last night off the bullet smoker. Yes, I love to cook.
All right. So do you bring some of that here?
Well, we're going to
We're
try to
working
pull
on
that
it.
off.
Okay, good.
It's what I'm worried about, honestly, is not having the right amount of food, because I mean, Rich has
some
got it down
hungry
to a
people
science.
here.
That's
Rich
right.
DeForest has got it down to science about the food side. But we'd love to pull off a home cooked meal real soon.
That would be
Like to
great.
do that.
That'd be great. Well, one of the values of you being here, as well as many other volunteers, you're right that the experience of homelessness is devastating. I mean, devastating physically and devastating emotionally.
Right.
But by you being here, it provides an element of hope. I mean, you're right, Janet, that folks are on the path towards their own place. But during that journey, it's very, very difficult. So for you to be here is just an exciting opportunity to manifest and to embody the presence of hope. And so grateful for both of you and all that you do here, and especially for those that are served by us. So I can't wait to maybe join you on that home cooked meal.
Are you going to join us on the run?
On the run
On
of
the run. The VMC run?
Oh, absolutely, I'll be there. I hope that you will be as well.
We will.
That's one of the ways we interact
will.
with you as well. Janet loves to promote it
I
and
do.
do the run.
I
It's
love
a
that
great
run.
fun time.
Well,
Don't
That's a
eat
good
the
message.
donuts, but
Yes. Well, Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Grateful for all that you do, and Janet, you as well.
thank you.
Thank you for being part of the success of ending and preventing homelessness in our community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining with me in this episode of The Corner Perspective.